everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's me, Liz, from Old Stables Crafts for my usual Tuesday live. So let me know when you join. Just if you sign into YouTube, you can leave a comment. Do let me know that you're here and where you're from and maybe what the weather's like. I'm from the UK. I like to know what the weather's like. So I am going to do a proper thank you video, but I will just say thank you to everyone who has left. Hello Kay, hello Leslie. I will just say thank you very much to those who have left some amazing comments on my why I'm leaving Stamping Up video. Morning Shaz, but I will do a proper thank you, but I have been bowled over by the pour out of love and support. I can't tell you how much it means. But if I go much further, I will end up in tears. So we'll stop that. It was really lovely here first thing this morning. The sky was perfectly blue. It was warm-ish, you know, bearing in mind it's been horrible. Hello, Rachel. Weather's good here, nice and bright. Yeah, it's not too bad here. It's just beginning to cloud over, which I think was expected. Hello, Nora. Dull day in Ireland. Hello, Christine from Sydney. Hello, Leslie from Australia. Cool in the evenings and mornings, but beautiful sunny days. Good. So yes, we're having an improved weather state at the moment, just in time for the longest day and for the nights to start drawing in. No. Back end of this week. Hello, Jane from hot and muggy Georgia. Yeah, no, I won't, Shaz. I'm going to avoid that topic during this video. I have to be in the right headspace to do all that stuff. Hello, Sherry from a very hot and muggy Ontario. Bless you. Hello, Deborah from hot and muggy Michigan. So obviously hot and muggy. I know that the weather on the east coast of the States has been interesting. It does impact on what happens over here. So yeah, we are told that we might get better weather because you've got hot weather in the States. Fingers crossed. -6 in Canberra this morning. Okay, well you are very far south. So yeah. Hello, Marlies from the Netherlands. Raining at the moment. Okay, so at least it's not just the UK that gets foul weather in the summer. Okay, I'm going to flip. No, actually, the first thing I'm going to do is just remind you of a few bits of housekeeping. So, it's June. We've got 10% off die bundles until the end of the month. We've also got 10% off die cutting machines until the end of the month. Now the 10% off bundles is in addition to the usual 10%, just to get clear on that. Hello Jan from a sunny weekly. I'm glad it's sunny with you as well, because it is with us. So on the subject of bundles, I've looked at the inventory report this morning. This is for Europe only. So Layers of Beauty is unlikely to be back in until after the end of June, but keep an eye because sometimes things change. Ditto Attention Shoppers, but Round We Go, which was the set that I used last week, is due back in next week, so do keep your eyes peeled on that. It may come back in sooner, and it's the dies that are missing for all three of those items. Timeless Charm, Country Birdhouse are low stock, as is the full-size Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So do, if you want any of the things that are low inventory, do that sooner. Hello Mary. So I have to say I feel completely dishevelled this morning. I was at the chiropractor first thing, and I really haven't done much in the way of makeup and those sorts of things. And I've been getting things in the post because of my de-stash site, which has blown up like nobody's business. I will be listing more things, but I just need the time. But I've got a pile of things out on the table for my post lady to pick up. So That's what I've been up to this morning instead of putting on makeup. Anyway, let me flip the camera down, turn another light on, and so I have new goodies. So this is new kit. I've only got one of the new kits. The other one is due to arrive today because I forgot to order it. And it's coming with my final Creativity in a Box class. Hello, Pam from a sunny Lincolnshire. Yay! It's sunny in Lincolnshire. Good. But I've also got some pre-order items here. So, because we've got some new online exclusives. So let me show you what I've got. I did not buy all of the pre-order stuff, but I will show you what I have bought. There is some Christmas stuff, and I've sort of got a bit of Christmas, but sort of not, and I'll explain in a minute. So this is vanilla satin ribbon. It's gorgeous. It is 3/4 of an inch wide, 10 yards long, and it is gorgeous. I mean, our satin ribbon always is gorgeous. You've got a new 39-inch TV. That is scary, seeing me at 39 inches without makeup. Hello, Elizabeth from Melbourne. So yes, so that is the 3/4 inch ribbon. So let's pop that up on my ribbon thing. Then I have got, let's do this one next. So this is Greetings of the Seasons dies, which this is a bundle. Because I haven't bought the greetings bit, and it is Christmas, but I bought it for these because there's tags. So I've already used, anyone who orders from me this month, your tutorial bundle that I'll send out next month is the Adventurous Journey. Anyway, it's the one with the biplane, and I've used this die on that because that goes live in July, and these go live in July. But look at all those tags. Amazing. A lot of them are stitched. There's 3 that aren't stitched, but the others are all stitched. Loving those. So I've just got the dies. Question. Yes, Rachel. Oh, hi, Karen. When will your paper shares be going out? I've done my paper shares for the new catalogue. They're gone. I'm not doing any more. I always do those. I always talk about those before the catalogue goes live, and then on the go live day I order everything I need. Hello, Karen from a cold Victoria. So yes, Greetings of the Season. Tick. Let's get rid of the plastic. So. Oh, this is not new, but it's new to me. This is the cute crochet embossing folder, which is one of those 3D ones, and it's can you see possibly? Yes. Hello, Kay. So yes, so I hadn't had that before, but I keep seeing people using it, and it's lovely. So that's that. What else is not new? Okay, so everything else is new. Frosted Forest is a bundle, but it's a bundle plus. So, I haven't received mine, that's all. But you didn't order one, Rachel. Rachel, rather than do that on this live, can you please contact me either by messenger or email? I can't deal with individual queries on a live, I'm afraid. But I don't have a record of you asking for one. You haven't? No, I hadn't either, Kay, and it's gorgeous. So Frosted Forest, it's not Christmas, it's all sorts. So we've got this lovely tree here, which we've got a die for. Ooh, let's go across here a bit more. But we've got this die which goes with it as well. We've also got the branches. We've got 2 Christmas trees, which we've got dies for, and then we've got this, which is just the branches. But and this is an edge die. Thanks, Rachel. So we've got No Beauty Shines Brighter Than That of a Good Heart, Thinking of You and How You Strengthen My Life, Birthday Wishes for a Day As Great As You Are, and Thank You. So birthday all sorts. So that's the dies and the stamp set, which is photopolymer, which is always nice when you're doing layering. But there's also masks. Oh, Christine, they're gorgeous, aren't they? They're useful because they do not just Christmas and not just not Christmas, if you see what I mean. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 masses. 6. So these ones are for the Christmassy tree and these are for the other tree. I will be playing with those later. So we'll keep those out because I think that's what I'm going to play with. I wasn't sure what I was going to play with. Then, now, Filled with Cheer. This is a photopolymer die stamp set, and it's not essentially Christmas. This obviously is Christmas. This has got poinsettias. However, you don't have to colour them as poinsettias, and parcels can be for other things as well. So I think you can use this not for Christmas. We've got a string of lights and we've got wheels, and then we've got sending loads of Christmas cheer to you and yours and a warm hello. Now, what is interesting about this, and it's not in the information on the website, they will be great for scrapbook pages. You are absolutely right. Filled with Fun, which was another online exclusive with dies. So the trolley and the planking will work for here. This die, which is for the bunting, will also work for the... These are actually 95%, so let's have a look. And hello, Carol. Hello, Graham. So this fits over the lights as well as the bunting. So if you have already got the Filled with Cheer dies, you can use them with the if you've already got the Filled with Fun dies, you can use them with the Filled with Cheer stamp set. And if you haven't, you could get both. So yeah, extra use for your dies. I think it's always good when you can use your dies for more than one thing. You only bought the templates, the dies and stamps will come later, and the Filled with Cheer is also on my wish list. Sounds like a plan, Mary. So there you are. You can use the one set of dies for both Christmas and non-Christmas, and I don't think this is exclusively Christmas if you do something clever with the colouring on your parcels. Right, this is the Scenic Route Travel Journal Kit. I've been very good and I haven't opened it. It arrived about a week ago, and yeah. So let's have a look. It's huge, absolutely huge. So let's open it up. I'm not going to make it up now, but I am going to just sort of go through. Oh, I might make it up now. Yeah, I think I might make it up now. So let's have a look at what is in here. This is perfect for holidays. So you get quite a large roll of Terran tape. Absolutely, Kay. Just add that extra stamp set and you're golden. So let's get the instructions, which are usually at the back bottom here. So we have got, normally they tell us the colours. Here we go. Calypso Coral, Early Espresso, Lost Lagoon, Petal Pink, and Wild Wheat. Now I know some people don't like wild wheat. I don't dislike it, in moderation. So we've got, does it tell us what all of these bits are? Not really. Oh, sort of. So we've got these foldy bits, of which we have two. I'm guessing this is the same. Yes, two foldy bits. Three foldy bits. It's just, oh no, this is like a file folder. So two of these. Lots of bits that you can add. So some, how many layers of this we've got? 1, 2. We've got 3 lots of die cuts. So this is check. This is lines, got little tags. You've got some bits to make pockets, and then this is the same idea as the first one but different colours. Sherry, I know, I have fallen in love with wild wheat as well. It's not as bad as it could be. Oh, more pockets, more little bits to add, lots of die cuts. I mean, hello, stickers, lots. So we've got, these two are different. So we've got aeroplanes, globes, compass, suitcases, cars, bicycles, geotags, all sorts. Then these are the same, but in different languages. So we've got English, German. I'm assuming we've got other languages. Actually, that may be Dutch. This is German, and I would assume we've got French as well. We have. So all 4 European languages are covered. Morning, Debbie. So you've got lots of bits. And I don't think they are just within language, particularly for travelling around Europe. You could use the appropriate language. Obviously not if you're going to Italy or Spain. More die cuts, more stickers even. More stickers, an alphabet, 2 alphabets. That one goes with that. Numbers, more stickers, and then, an E. And then you've got your actual travel journal with elastic to pop your pages in. So you've got, let's dig them out. You've got, what are their suggestions? So their suggestion is, now that's interesting because this is blue and this isn't. So I think they've just got the wrong colours, or maybe they're using it so that it's distinguished between the two. I think. And then the idea is that you slip things in. Excuse me, I'm going to cough. I've got a very dry throat at the moment. And then for the ones that are 3, again, they're just suggesting that you pop things on with pockets and stuff. So I think this is one that you kind of have to work with when you've got the bits. It is Tamara, yes, it is Dutch. So I won't actually be putting this together because I don't think it's going to be viable unless I've got bits to put in it. What I might do, because I had an amazing weekend away with my husband and brother and sister-in-law back in the middle of May, when we had some other summer, what I might do is print out the photos for that and then do this as a live, putting it all together for that holiday. So I think that's probably a better idea. And we'll use the Frosted Forest for today. So I'll pop these bits back in the box. But it's a really great idea. So if you're new to scrapbooking and you want to put your toe in the water, that's a good way to get started. So let's pop those bits out of the way because I'm not using those, but I am going to use the Frosted Forest. So let's start with using these masks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with this big tree. I'm going to start actually by putting everything on the Some Other Summer. Yes. Summer, when's that? So yes, I'll start by just getting these onto the stamp case. And then I know where I am. I do always try, don't always succeed, but I do always try to, when I start using a stamp set, to get everything ready. So if it's a photopolymer, get everything on the stamp case. If it's a cling, red rubber, then I put the labels on the back. Doesn't always work, but sometimes. So I'm going to start with this stamp. And I think I'm going to, oh yes it will. It will fit on our E-block. I'm going to do it kind of diagonal because then it'll fit even more. Give it a good rub with the palm of my hand. And that just helps take off any finish that was left on it from the manufacturing process. And I'm going to grab, I think, Old Olive. So let's see, we'll have, where are you, Old Olive? There you are. We'll have Old Olive, Mossy Meadow, and Pecan Pie, I think. So those are the colours that I'm going to use, because I'm going to be doing blending as well. That's sort of Pecan Pie. And no, that's not Old Olive. That's, claims to be Old Olive. And I think I can use Mossy Meadow with it. Or shall I actually, let's be rash. Let's use Wild Wheat. Oh, I know. Right, so it's going to be the turn of autumn. Have I ever tried conditioning your photo? I don't know what you mean, Kay. Oh, you mean my photopolymer? I don't know. I still don't know what you mean. Oh, I've lost my mouse. There it is. I think it's hay fever. Right, so Old Olive. Which I've had upside down because it has been quite juicy. And I think it's not going to be too juicy. Hello, Audrey. So, okay, so that's our tree stamped. So we're using some of the new online exclusives that go live in July, Audrey. And they're called Frosted Forest. So I want 1, 2, 3. I want those. I want a scrappity scrap. Oh, with Versamark ink. I have, but I find it's just as good to rub your hand over it, or a white eraser. Doesn't make a huge difference. So long as you don't... So the only difference I would say that it makes, for me, I can only speak for myself, is that it's less likely to stain. The stamps are less likely to stain, which is a particular issue with Night of Navy, of all things, has got red in it. So, yeah. Right, these are numbered, but I don't find it a particular problem. But yes, you can. So you can use Versamark or any other light ink, light coloured ink. Right, so I'm just going to add a thing. Oh, thank you, Shaz. Oh, bless. Yes. Thumbs up is always good. Subscribing is always good. I've had a real spike in my subscriptions, so thank you to everyone who is a new subscriber. And yes, subscribing is always nice. It helps. So I'm just drawing around that so that I've got a point to lay my next one on. Thank you, Leslie. Go stencil, says Audrey. Right, so I'm going to start with Pecan Pie for my trunk, etc. So I'd like to just make sure that I know what I'm doing over on my scrap. Just take the worst off and then blend in. So as this is a trunk, you want it to be reasonably dark. I mean, you don't have to go mad, but... And you can wash your die, your stencils with either just a wet wipe, or you can just run them under a tap. I have found, and I think biodegradable might be a bit. So these are 100% biodegradable. They're from Aldi. How long it takes for them to biodegrade, I don't know, but I'm guessing not as long as the ones that aren't biodegradable. And then 99% water. So all good. Thank you, Christine. Oh yes, Shaz, how are you? Good question, Kay. So that's our first stencil. So I'll pop that to one side where it's not going to damage anything. That's 3, so this must be 2. So it is always useful to have those points ready, and then I do just make sure that everything kind of lines up properly. And then add that. And the reason I add that is so that I can then lift up my stencil, have a look, and drop it back down again, and it won't have moved much. So I have got a wild wheat brush. There we go. I'm going to go Old Olive first and then put the wild wheat over the top, which may or may not work. Oh, I'm so glad you're getting better, Shaz. Autumn cards would be great, Nora. Rose is saying hi from a freezing Australia. Yes, I gather it's -6 in Canberra. Are the stencils part of the bundle? I believe they are, but I can't remember. That was unhelpful, wasn't it? So this is wild wheat. No, it's not. This is the wild wheat brush, but this is Old Olive. So I will be cleaning my wild wheat brush. Fortunately, wild wheat will go into Old Olive without too much of a problem. So this is Old Olive. Now, the one thing to just be careful of is there are some very delicate bits of your stencil. They're made of a robust plastic-like material, but do treat them with a little bit of respect, would you? Oh, good, Kay. I'm glad you're doing okay. Oh, no, you've got flu, Leslie. That's not good. I'm assuming that if you're on antibiotics, it's dropped to your chest or something. You've got a secondary infection. That's never good. Thank you, Leslie. They are part of the bundle, Christine. I didn't want to say definitely when I didn't know. But yes, Leslie, I hope you're better soon. So having stored my Old Olive upside down for quite some time, it would appear I need to start storing it the right way up again because it's quite dry. It's fine because I don't want it to be too heavy with this colour. Let's see what's going on underneath. Oh, you could almost stop there. Right, so that's that done. So I have remembered I need to clean my wild wheat brush before I go much further to get the Old Olive off it before I put it into the wild wheat ink pad. Because wild wheat onto Old Olive is not too much of a problem. Old Olive onto wild wheat, maybe not so good. So let me just... Oh, actually that's not too bad. Right. Thank you, Kay. Oh, an eye infection as well. How horrible for you. Yes, do get better soon. So, this is a very juicy ink pad. So, need to be a bit circumspect, I think is the word I'm looking for. Very juicy. Sneak peek. Oh, I quite like that. Right, that's good. I think I do quite like that. So let's close that and do a reveal. And there we go. How's that, peeps? Let me bring it up so you can see it better. How is that? I like that. And it kind of, the wild wheat doesn't look too wild wheatish, if you see what I mean. So yeah, like that a lot. Right, I am going to do the other two trees as well. Just going to peel that off, which I'll need different colours for because they're more Christmas sprucey. And then I'm going to die cut them and do a little picture. That's what I'm going to do, all right. Now, the key of this, of course, would be if I... Oh, I've just had a thought. Okay, it's a worry, really, isn't it? So they will both fit on the same piece of card that I've already got prepped. These are lettered rather than numbered, so that makes life kind of easy. So what I'm going to do is pop that down there. Just do that. And I'm going to add, which I'll do corners, I think. One there, and give me a little one. Because what I want to do is put the first layer of colour on, then stamp, then put the others on. Yes, something else to order, Rose. The dimension is absolutely amazing, Shaz. Yes, thank you, New Day Crafting. Thank you, Pam. Thank you, Graham. Thank you, everyone. So, New Day Crafting. So she's New Day Crafting is from Maryland, and it's 95 degrees. Good heavens, that is warm. Right, so these are only foliage. So to get the layering is going to be quite interesting. Shaded spruce has to be. Garden green, yes. Ooh, what else though? I think I'll stick with Old Olive for my third colour. So let's get rid of those. So this is going to be my darkest layer, I think. This is going to be my kind of biggest layer. I think I'm going to go garden green. Have I got a garden green, obvious garden green brush? Not so easy to notice. Okay. No. Ooh, that looks like evening evergreen, so that could do for shaded spruce. See, evening evergreen would be perfect for this. Don't know what colour that is. It's about to become garden green. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to blend this in, and then I'm going to stamp, and then I'm going to bring back the other colours, because I want to do it all in one. Otherwise, I mean, obviously you can do them separately, but that would take more time. I think I'll have to get this bundle. I'll wait until July, as it's the next quarter. It is indeed 3 bundles in this month's sale. Well done, Leslie. Hello, Sandy from British Columbia. I might have to add a second piece of tape when I come back properly, because it's moving around a bit. Right, so we've got an idea of where we're going. So I'm going to flip that over, grab the stamps, I think I'm going to need my E-block. Oh, have I got a second? I've got a second E-block, that's all right. We'll use the second E-block. Do my usual bit. Right, and I think I'll stick with garden green for this. So that's the top up there. Obviously it's the top up there. It wouldn't be the top down there, would it? So that's that. Let me grab a D block for my other tree. Prep. And so this one's a bit, it hasn't got a pokey bit at the top, so I'm just going to have to kind of go for it. GFI, go for it. Right, so those are the two trees stamped. I think I will come and flip that over again and give it another bit of garden green. And then we'll add the other bits. Now that I know where I'm going. Right, okay, so let's unpeel that. Oh, my poor post lady is struggling to get all of the parcels in the post. So this is B. So I'm going in exactly the opposite order to the suggestion. Ooh, that comes down quite a long way, doesn't it? Okay. Okay. So I may have stamped the smaller tree too high up, but we will find out. So this is shaded spruce, which is not my favourite colour. I did like Evening Evergreen, just saying. I mean, it's like a blue spruce, isn't it, I suppose, but that's not my favourite colour. So that's shaded spruce. Is that sunflowers on my bracelet? Oh yes. That's your state flower, is it? I love sunflowers. I mean, I really, really love sunflowers. They are my favourite flower. It's not on in the catalogue. It's an online exclusive, and it's Frosted Forest. It comes out in July, so this is my pre-order. So this is A. I. Oh, that starts making more sense. Okay. So shall I go Old Olive, or shall I bring in... No, I'm going to go Old Olive. I'm going to stick to my guns. I was thinking whether I was going to bring in Mossy Meadow rather than Oud Olive Fluff. Is that lined up? Yes, it is. Okay, so this is Oud Olive, which I'm hoping will kill some of the blue of the shaded spruce. So yes, 1st of July, this goes live. Oh, that'll be my... That's my class order arriving. Yay! But not my usual, UPS man, because my usual UPS man knows that he doesn't ring the doorbell. He just puts it on the patio table. Which my post lady knows. It's my, in inverted commas, safe place. Because our house goes around 3 sides. It doesn't, but, you know, effectively goes around 3 sides of our garden. It is quite safe, and you can't get in without coming through just the drive, which is shingle, which means we hear if anyone's coming in. Right, okay, it's that moment of truth. Ooh, I like it! I do, I like it! I like it a lot. Right, so I'm going to have to wash my stencils, so let's pop those on the ground. And how are we doing for time? 25 minutes, okay. Right, stick those there. So we've got our fir trees. This, I love this tree. This is something special. So let me grab the dies. Now, because it says frosted forest, what you could do is use Versamark on one of the dies. So on this one, I would say the one that I used, wild wheat, and on this, I don't know. But you could use Versamark and add white embossing powder and have snow or silver embossing powder or a mix of silver and white. There's a thought. Right, so let me die cut these out. Now obviously you could use watercolour pencils or blends to do this. To do the colouring, I mean, you don't have to use the stencils, but I do love a stencil. I might have to just give a try on white and silver as a mix. Where's my... There it is. Low-tack tape. Washi tape works, but I've got low-tack tape, so I'm going to use low-tack tape. I think stencils make this so dimensional. It absolutely, Kay. Rose likes the little one. Other Kay says they're amazing. I had an order arrive today, just a few bits. Yeah, mine's just a few bits, but it's mostly for my creativity in a box class. So this I have stamped in the wrong place, I think. But it's fine. It's fine. The trees would look great on a scrapbook page. You are absolutely right. Okay, so let me grab my Big Bertha. Ooh. Big Bertha. So this is the size that in Europe is currently low inventory. So if you want a Big Bertha, I would get it ordered sooner rather than later. So these will all go through on one plate. So one pass. The floor is a great place to put things. So that's our first tree. So I keep all my low-tack tape on my camera stand until such time as it stops being low-tack and becomes no-tack. But I do always reuse it as much as I can. Right, so these are the fir trees. Hi Priscilla! So that's those. Now while I'm thinking die cutting, I'm just going to grab the other dies and do some building of trees with the dies instead, or as well. get most of these trees out. Oh, we might as well get those as well. While we're getting trees out to die cut, let's get trees out to die cut. We've got the birds left. Okay, so I'm going to stick with pecan pie for my trees. Now that I've got some pecan pie in stock, I ran out. Hello, Karen from Australia. So, let's see, will this fit? That will fit nicely. Let's do, so if I do that, it's going to go across a card, so that's fine. And that, those don't, that's not, doesn't need to be brown, so that's good. So we can use that. Then I'm, let's see, Old Olive, clearly. Old Olive, where are you? Oh, there you are. So Old Olive for, interesting. Okay, we might have to do some surgery on that, but we will use Old Olive for that. And I will stick with my wild wheat for that one. But we need shaded spruce and garden green, I think, for the other bits. Ooh. Ooh. Something caught under my fingernail, which is very uncomfortable. Is that going to be big enough? Yes, shaded spruce. Garden green will be over here. Don't think I need that bigger piece. That should do. Yep. Don't need that. Oh, I have to have a conversation with myself, Shaz. It's got to be done. Got to be done. That's garden green. Let's just pop that there, and then I just need wild wheat, which is down here. So wild wheat, being an in colour, lives down at the bottom or in my bottom drawer. Okay, so let's get Big Bertha back. I think it's just useful to see what these look like when they're layered. Now, you could, if you wanted, be sensible and put sticky on the back of some of these. I'm not going to be sensible. Why would I be sensible? So that's those. Then let's do garden green. Sorry, I know I'm off camera, but you'll see what comes through in a moment. So let's do shaded spruce and garden green. Hello, Leslie's Crafts and Gifts. So that's those. Hopefully those have cut. Ooh, I think I might give that one another pass. Come on. Come on, off you come. Where's my take your pick? There we are. Come on, off you come. Thank you. I probably need to treat myself to a new cutting plate. I mean, I've got some. I just need to dig them out. That's better. So we've done that, we've done that, we've done that. So we just need this. Ooh. Oh yes, that's right. So that is going on Old Olive. So we've got Old Olive for the whole tree, wild wheat for the funny bit that I assume lays over the top. And then we can put stuff together and see if we can make a couple of cards very quickly. Because what are we time-wise? Oh, got nearly a quarter of an hour. I would remember sticky as I roll it through the machine. Yes, that's kind of what I do as well, Priscilla. Did that? Yes, it did. Good. Okay. Oh, and it almost didn't fall off the edge of the card. It's fine. Right. So, let's see. Yes, it did. Oh, it die cut. Marvellous. Come on. Come on. You have die cut. You're just, you know, being naughty. Right. Now, what you can do, if you're sensible, be sensible, is use your die brush to get the little bits out. In fact, let's see, can I stick that back together more or less? Yes. And then I have in one of our old wooden cases, which we don't do anymore, much sadness, I've got one of our mats ready for doing this. So you can use your brush and it pushes most of the little bits out. In fact, I think it's only left 2 little bits attached. Maybe 3 or 4. But anyway, it's got most of it off, so that's that one done. The other one we're going to need to do is this one. But yes, sadly we don't do these cases anymore. Let's just get rid of... Ooh, I don't think that die... No, it didn't die cut properly. Okay, it's fine. We can put it through our mini, because I've got my mini here. Also 10% off till the end of the month. This colour, the boho blue, is less than the white. So if you just want a small die cutter and you don't care about the colour, then go boho blue. I do have a white one somewhere. I think it's in my travel bag. If we're going to crops, that's better. Right, hopefully this will now detach. Yes. Now, if you ever struggle with getting something to die cut properly, as in fully, because sometimes it just depends on the atmosphere and all sorts of other things. So if you struggle, put a piece of card over the top of your cutting plates, and that just gives an extra little push. Okay, let's... Yes, the observant amongst you will see that that is a cobweb. I haven't used this for a while, and clearly it is becoming a home for spiders. And did you know that Oxfordshire is well known for having a very large spider population? Don't know why, but apparently I am told by some of our local people, as in people who've lived here for significantly longer than we have, that Oxfordshire has lots and lots of spiders. That still needs to go through again, I think. Can we make it? Yeah, we can force those bits out. Come on. So, as my husband is not a great fan of spiders, so my husband has to wear glasses all the time. His sight is appalling. He is very close-sighted and now is of an age where he has to wear glasses to read. Thank you, Kay, for the number for the mini boho blue. the boho blue mini machine. So yes, he has to wear glasses all the time. I mean, he wears contact lenses most of the time. Take off his glasses, not have his contact lenses in, still he can spot a tiny spider at about 50 feet. We can be lying in bed and he'll be looking at the furthest corner of the room and go, "There's a spider!" And I won't be able to see it because it's so tiny that it's, yeah. Now, I am slightly short-sighted, so I do need to wear glasses for distance, but I'm not as short-sighted as him, but he can see it and I can't. It's just beyond me. Come on, these last little bits are being annoying now. Come on. Come on. Ah, dear. This must be such interesting viewing. Okay, so that's that done. Put that back there when I'm done. Okay, let's move that out of the way. So what have we got? We have got a green tree with a brown stem. Still got something under that fingernail. Probably a bit of fingernail, knowing me. So, now what you can do if you want to use our liquid adhesive for fine things is with your silicone mat underneath. You can use a sponge dauber. The lovely Dina Rico is a great advocate of put some of this on a sponge dauber, and you can splodge the back of your dies or your die cuts so that you get glue on all the little bits. So that's that, and then this is going to go over the top. So I'm not going to go mad with glue on the back of this. Kay hates spiders too. Shaz likes them. Would we... Karen would know we have quite large huntsman spiders down here. Oh, in Australia, I'm sure. Apparently if you pop a line of soap near your windows, it stops spiders coming in. Not tried it. I've been told all sorts of things. If you put conkers by your windows, all sorts. But we have cats, so a conker would never stay by a window. It would be knocked off. And equally, I'm not sure that I would want soap around my cats that much. But yeah, who knows? I mean, frankly, the man is not a child. He could deal with a spider. And of course, here's the other thing. Now, I wouldn't kill a spider. There are some things that I'm not that fussy about, like wasps. I'm allergic to wasp stings, so I am a little bit, you know, if there's a wasp, it's going to die. Right, I'm just going to put that under a block to glue. So that's that one. But yeah, any bugs, as far as Martin is concerned, have to be taken out and disposed of humanely, you know, in a glass or something. So, all good fun. Oh, I just noticed that I've put glue on the back of something that's supposed to not be there. Hey ho. We might want you a little bit further up, thank you. So let's see if I can get that out. Yay! Right, so that needs to be turned over and pressed too. Oh, apparently I have glue on my hand. That's jolly useful. Right, turn that over. Only conker tree I've seen in Oz was in Tasmania. Oh, as well as beautiful oak trees. So Margaret Hoskin is in Melbourne. And Leslie obviously is in, I say obviously, I happen to know that Leslie is in Sydney. Right, okay, so let's see if I've die cut this one sufficiently. Get this out. Now this isn't going to be out because it's an edge die, so it's attached at the bottom. So let's just deal with that. Right, okay. So I think I've used all of the dies. So we're going to very quickly make 2 cards, one with the stamped and stenciled, and one with the die cut. So I need, what have we got in here? No. Yes. So that's... If it had been longer, that would have been useful, but never mind. Never mind. We'll work around it. Once upon a time, I had a bone folder. No. Buried. It's under the new stuff. Right. Okay. So I am going to put this here. Except I'm going to put it that way up. And then if I pop that there, and I can trim it, then, ooh, that's, used the wrong side, never mind. Actually, I'm going to pop that one there and trim it. Then this one can come behind it, and that one can go there, sort of. It's going to be a bit, you know, is what it's going to be. Your box is coming tomorrow, can't wait. Yay! Leslie loved, that was Leslie's craft, and Leslie from Sydney loves trees. Right. Now what you could do is obviously stamp something in the back, but we are short of time, so we're going to go for quick. Or you could, of course, use a paper. Ooh, that's a thought. Where's my paper? Where's that paper? Oh, 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 oh. Is it that? No. I was trying to find that lovely backgroundy paper, but I can't. Never mind. The watercolory one. Ooh, I got up too quickly, but I can't find it. It's fine, because that would work nicely as a background paper, but let's just go with what we've got. Right, so press those down, and this one's going to go on next. I'm going to pop that up, I think. It's got lots of layers, so it doesn't need a huge amount of support. Fruit of horse chestnut tree. Yes, you're right, it is. Sorry. I wondered if it might not translate. Now, sadly, 2 Ks and 2 Leslies, yes. Sadly, in the UK, certainly around where we are, there is a virus that has hit horse chestnut trees, and it's why their leaves go brown early. Yeah, it still fit in a thing. So this is going to go behind. I was going to put it under there. Come on. There we go. There we go. Come on, underneath. Underneath. Go underneath. Go underneath. Go on. You can do it. You can. Thank you. We'll sort it round. Oh, it won't do it. Right, I'm going to add some adhesive to the top of this and rely on it being tucked at the bottom, like that. And then this is going to cover the bit where there isn't the pecan pie, except I need it to not go, I don't need any adhesive past there, because we're going to trim it away, and I don't really want to trim away stuff that is sticky. So that's going there. Then we can trim this back away. It's not the best design I've ever come up with, but you know, we'll just go for it. Having glue on your hand is a great way of making sure that you end up with little bits all over your hand as well. Right, so that's that. That's okay. It's not brilliant, but it's okay. And then, that's wrong. That's wrong in so many ways. Well, wouldn't you know it, I don't have... Ooh, no. I was hoping to have a long, thin card base in a sensible... Ooh, what's that? Beige. That'll do. Or is it cream? Anyway, it'll do. Oops. It will do. It's not ideal putting... In fact, no, it won't do. It will not do. I do not like white and cream together on anything, be that card or clothing. But this one I want long and thin, rather than short and fat. Oh, that's right. You look terribly wide for a moment there. Okay, so we'll have our tree there. That tree there. And our baby tree behind. Right, so this one goes down first. Autocorrect drives me crazy. Fat fingers. That's through and conquers. But inside the spiky case is a shiny seed. That's right, yes. Oh, yes. Banning the Conquers game. Yeah. Health and safety gone berserk. I do not have children, so I can't really comment, but I just feel we mollycoddle them a little these days. You only have to find out the fire is hot once, surely. Put that below. And as we've got some space, I will trim that off. But as we've got some space and -5 minutes, let me just grab that. That's our little birdie. And what inks have I got that will work? Pecan pie will work. It can be a brown bird, a LBJ, a little brown job. Do I have? Yes, I do. Right, okay, so I didn't prep this, but we'll go for it anyway. So we'll have, it's a very definitely flying in one direction bird, but hey. Right, so that's clean. I'm not doing this very accurately, but hey. In fact, have we got any? Yes, we have. Let's just add a little bit more colour. So this is one of our blender pens. Had to look for a moment there. Just be careful that you don't pill the paper while you're using it, because you can if you go over one area too much, and I always like to make sure that I've cleaned it off before I put the lid back on. So there we go, those are our two cards. We used to play conkers at school and you survived. Well, quite. Actually, yes, it's Graham. It is Graham. Share a YouTube premium account. In fact, you do live very near me, so you've met her in the flesh. But yes, we're also members of local WIs as well. So there we go. All of the dies apart from the bird and the stencils with the birds. So there we are. Those are today's cards. And you've had a look at all the other news stuff that I've got. So, yay! I hope the complete madness of today was reasonably enjoyable. If you haven't already and you would like to, a thumbs up is always appreciated. If you're watching on replay, you can leave any comments you want below the description bar. Thank you, everyone, especially the second card, this one. Yes, I mean, you either like die cuts or you don't, I think. And it was a bit throw it together. Stamp set again, yes, Frosted Forest. So this will be live for customers from the 1st of July. I think it's the 1st, anyway, July. It's available for pre-order if you're a demo, and you can bundle it with dies and with stencils. So, yeah, absolutely good for a masculine card, Graham. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. So, I meant to post a video on Saturday, which I've done. Just forgot to post it in amongst the general melee of this week. So I will be posting it for this coming Saturday. Thank you, everyone. So I will be back not live on Saturday. And thank you. Yeah. As I say, if you've enjoyed it and you're watching on the replay, a thumbs up is appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe. So although I have got the news that I've got about resigning, and there is a video about that, so if you haven't seen it, please go and have a look. It explains exactly what's going on. Do remember that I will still be doing YouTube, just not necessarily exclusively with Stampin' Up products. So yes, I will still be here, just in a slightly different way. So thank you very much indeed. I will see you again soon, I hope. Until then, keep well, keep safe, enjoy yourselves, and I will see you